The MSc in TESOL and CALL, School of Education, University of Stirling. This is an introduction to the MSc in TESOL and CALL, and it's the first of 2 video presentations. This presentation provides basic information on the course, and the other gives you more details on module content and the dissertation. We'll start here by saying who might want to do this course, what computer-assisted language learning is, and some of the areas that you would cover if you did this course. We'll talk about who teaches the course and its aims, and we'll also talk about course requirements and the benefits of doing this course. So, who would consider doing this course? If you've been teaching for some time and you want to upgrade your qualifications and your employment prospects, then you've probably been thinking about a master's level TESOL qualification. You might be interested in learning about using technology, and you might enjoy materials design. Many of our students have already used technology in the class, but feel they haven't used it to its full potential. Now, let's talk about what CALL, computer-assisted language learning, is. You can find some very complicated, comprehensive definitions, but it's really about how we can use technology to help people learn a language. And notice we use the word learning, not teaching. Our focus is always on the learner. CALL, and what you cover on our course, can include a lot of things. For example, how technology or software is used in class, at home, or for distance learning. There are lots of materials available on the internet that can be used. Teachers need to learn how to create interesting, effective activities with these, but they also need to know how learners work with them to develop their language ability. If you do want to make your own materials, you can use what we call an authoring package to create multimedia learning materials. These packages allow you to create your own quizzes, gap fills, crosswords, and so on. Making multimedia materials with these is easier than you might think. And don't forget, most of us have a video camera in our pockets, a mobile phone. This could be used for language learning purposes, especially if you have audio or video editing skills. What's really exciting now, though, is that we have Web 2 technologies. These are the websites, like Facebook, that allow the user to create their own content. Such sites allow learners to interact and practice a foreign language, or to collaborate together to produce, say, a project in a foreign language. We're really only beginning to learn how to use this technology. Let's look at some examples of the skills you could acquire on this course. Let's look at materials produced for a Semester 1 assignment first. This was done for our Technologies in the 21st Century classroom module. This is a web quest based on a trip across Canada. The web page is very simple and consists of a graphic, in this case a map of Canada, and each city is a link to an activity. If we click on the About link first, we can see that it has information about how to navigate, how the activity is evaluated, and so on. Going back, let's click on the Montreal link. This is a listening activity and consists of an audio file that the learner controls, a graphic that complements the audio content, and a gap filling exercise here made using an authoring package. Let's try it.
Here's my first stop in Montreal with a friend. Yay! Finally got to try a real Montreal smoked meat sandwich from the most famous deli Schwartz. Soon after, we took the subway back to downtown Montreal and hit up Chinatown. Even in a French city, this Chinatown.
So, let's see if we can put an answer in and see if we are correct. Now, we took the subway back to downtown, so I think before that she said soon after. Let's check. I'm correct. My listening skills are good. Next, let's look at an example video tutorial. This example was made using a website called Powtoon that lets you create simple animated videos. It's an example of Web 2 technology. The video introduces personality vocabulary and it's based on the idea of a TV show.
Hello everybody and welcome to my show. We are surrounded by people we love, we hate, we admire and so on. Everyone has different character. The topic today is people's personality.
Last, VoiceThread is a Web 2 based website that allows collaboration. Here's a simple example created by a former student as part of her assignment. She's asking her class to introduce themselves. They can do this by text, audio, or video. And they can do this from their homes whenever they like.
Hello students, how are you? I hope you have enjoyed the class today and that you are ready to start this intensive program Welcome Abroad, which prepares you to adapt to life in the UK. Now, introduce yourself.
Hello everyone. Good afternoon. My name is Yoki. Nice to meet you.
Hello everyone. My name is Janice. I come from Shanghai, China.
Now, any of these software programs, websites, look very good, look very professional, but they are very easy to learn. They can take anything from an hour to a few hours to learn. Using them or learning how they work, really though, is not the problem. The real problem is learning how to combine them, put them together, so that we can make effective learning materials. Moving on. Who teaches the course and what are its aims? In short, I teach all the core modules on the MSc. My name is Eddie Moran and I have a Bachelor of Education from London University and I have an MA and a PhD in Call from Newcastle University, plus many years of teaching experience. Now, the core modules only amount to 3 of the modules out of the total of 8 modules that you will have to do. So for the other 5 modules that you will study, responsibility for these will be shared by 3 other members of the staff of the TESOL unit and myself. The aim of the course is to train teachers in the knowledge and skills they need to use technology to help people learn English. The course requirements are simple. We normally accept those who have 2 years teaching experience, and for computer skills you only need a very basic level of skill. If you can make a folder in Windows, that's enough to start. The most important thing is to be enthusiastic and to be willing to try things out, to be creative. So, what are the benefits of doing this MSc? There are 3 key benefits. First, you will be trained in state-of-the-art skills. These skills can be applied in teaching, teacher training, e-learning design, and research. Second, you will have a named degree that you are trained to master's level in TESOL and also trained in using technology to facilitate language learning. This differentiates you from others who have a TESOL Masters with no specialization. Thirdly, it makes you more employable. That just about finishes this introduction, and I've covered the basic information that you need to know about the course. If I had to sum up what the course is about and what you would learn, I'd say it's about designing and using materials and activities online. And to this extent, it's very creative and practical. And if you have any questions about this, please email me.